Da?
Keep going. Almost there, Ski.
Hello, Ski.
Hello, comrade. I'm starving and broke. Little help here, what do you say?
Sure. If you are telling me which drink caused major problems in Bay City, America, recently.
Not that that's a weird question or anything, but the answer's Revelade.
Oh, thank God you're here. I'm so tired of trying to talk like a Russian. You have any idea how hard it is?
Not really.
You're about to find out. I got a job for you. Both going undercover. Think you can handle it?
Depends. What's in it for me?
Glory, honor, yeah, I got nothing. I want revenge. The snitch who got a friend of mine arrested. He's probably dead by now, but the snitch is still alive. He'll be in the food line, somewhere nearby.
Why am I having to wait in line for food? For once, I am wishing we are not all equal, so I could be cutting in front of all these losers. Ha!
Why are we feeding proletariat workers? It's Science Town. They should be feeding scientists.
Science Town could be developing food pills. Then we are not needing to stand in line. Who am I kidding? It's Soviet Union. We stand in line to die. Am I being right here, people? Hello? Is this thought being...
Science Town is being overrun by proletariat wanting food. Why are we not just sharing food pills?
I am so hungry. I am wanting to nibble on ear a person in front of me. Wait, that is not being hunger. I am knowing I should have been going to toilet before getting in food line. But how am I knowing would be in line 5 hours?
Science Town is nice to be giving out food. I am not knowing scientists are caring about proletariat. Bling! Stomach is rumbling like moving glacier. Do not worry if you're not knowing what glacier is being, kids. By the time you are playing this game, there will not be any left.
Fools! KGB are having special scientist food pills. Incredibly nutritious. Ugh, but not very filling. Stopping. What?
Is that...
Da? What is being wrong with you?
Perhaps Bell KGB agent is...
Not be feeding proletariat. Hungry people are being easier to beat up.
What is that? What is that being?
What?
Get it! Curiosity is being being.
What is being stealing?
I'm glad Science Town is having food lines. Ladling out gruel each day was making helmets stink.
What was being...
There you...
What? I would be feeling guilty for turning over American Spy, but he is scratching such nice shoes. Show me scruple which can stand up to warm toasties.
I have lost target.
Hello, Ski.
Why am I having to wait in line for food? For once, I am wishing we are not all equal, so I could be cutting in front of all these losers.
Why are we feeding proletariat workers? It's Science Town. They should be feeding science.
Science Town could be developing food pills. Then we are not needing to stand in line. Who am I kidding? It's Soviet Union. We stand in line to die. Am I being right here, people? Hello? Is this thought being on?
Science Town is being overrun by proletariat wanting food. Why are we not just sharing food pills?
I am so hungry. I am wanting to nibble on ear a person in front of me. Wait, that is not being hunger. I am knowing I should have been going to toilet before getting in food line. But how am I knowing would be in line 5 hours?
Science Town is nice to be giving out food. I am not knowing scientists are caring about proletariat. Stomach is rumbling like moving glacier. Do not worry if you're not knowing what glacier is being, kids. By the time you are playing this game, there will not be any left.
Fools! KGB are having special scientist food pills. Incredibly nutritious. Ugh, but not very filling.
We should not be feeding proletariat. Hungry people are being easier to beat up.
Watch it!
Everything all right?
Insert player name here.
Oh, hello.
I'm glad Science Town is having food lines. Ladling out gruel each day was making helmets stink.
Who is there?
Curiosity is being piqued. I would be feeling guilty for turning over American Spy, but he is scratching such nice shoes. Show me scruple which can stand up to warm toast.
Perhaps they'll KGB.
Huh? What?
Do not be sneaky.
Who's being there?
Who is there?
Привет, товарищ. How's it hanging?
Little to the left. Hey, not bad, Goldie. So, you and Sergey, huh? He's really something. Where'd the two of you meet?
At the KGB Academy, actually.
No kidding. What was he? The janitor?
As a matter of fact, he finished second in our training class.
I got 3 guesses who came in first, and they all start with N.
I think that was part of the attraction. He'd never lost to a girl before.
Wonder if he's ever lost to a Furon. So what happened? You kids seem made for each other.
He wanted me to quit. It's not easy always being second best, I expect.
Tell me about it. So did you shut down the pumps in the tunnels with those fuel rods?
Niet. Too much KGB heat on the tunnels because of the theft. I should have seen it coming. Anyway, it's too dangerous for Sergey and me to infiltrate them now.
Well, we gotta shut those pumps down. Whole town smells like Newark.
Oh, we will, Crypto. Have no fear. And this time, I want you on the job. I need you to carry a fuel rod into each of the tunnels and place it in the reactor of each of the pumping machines. Sergey and I have hidden a container of fuel rods near each tunnel.
Wait, you lost me. Didn't you say the tunnel entrances were crawling with KGB?
Da, but not while the scientists conduct their weekly radiation tests.
No sweat, dollface. Consider those pumps out of order.
I don't expect you to carry that fuel rod into tunnels with bare phalangopods, Crypto. Use your psychokinesis.
He's been having strange...
There's an opening on the machine on this side. Use your psychokinesis to stick the fuel rod inside it. And keep your jokes to yourself. A chain reaction in the reactor! The reactor's overreacting! Get out of there, Crypto! Before the whole cavern explodes! I wouldn't have thought humans had the technology to make an organic machine like this. It seems far beyond their primitive capability. There's something vaguely alien about all this, Crypto. I can't quite put my phalange part on it. Oh well, it's good. Carry on!
Hands in air. Come now, don't be shy.
Whoa, yes. Last, still to you, Scott.
Stop it!
You can only give so many beatrix in a day.
Points! Out! Yikes! Out!
You're looking for an opening in the machine to stick the fuel rod in. Ought to be able to get that. Excellent work, Crypto. Now hurry and get out of there before that machine explodes.
I'm dying, you die.
I'm getting a strange feeling about this place. A strange sort of deja vu. Brains would ideal to know what's under that gas cloud on the surface.
Not another bit.
Psychosexual manifestation.
He's one more. Alive! Alive! Space battle! Is inspiration or perhaps... Please, is no need to push.
What was that? Walking valley painting. Lumpy Lumpyovich.
The reactor is overloading, Crypto! Get out fast! It's going to blow!
Tiny
shut down. Now, head up to the base and see if that gas cloud is clearing. And you might want to hold your nose.
The winter was harsh. My sacred inner fluids are still frozen solid. Melt the obstruction with thy superheated plasma. Warmth of a loving God. Accept this landing beacon in magnanimous thanks.
Bada bing, bada boom. Look at those bad boys burn. Hold the phone. What do these freaks want?
Wait a minute. Now that I think of it, that machinery looks suspiciously familiar. Oh my. Holy hookers of Arkvoodle! Crypto, do you know who these freaks are?
They're not commie cabbage heads?
Great galaxies, no! They're not even human! They're the enemy! Our enemy! The enemy we Hurons defeated in the Martian War! Crypto! They're Blisk!
Blisk? Wait a minute. I thought we wiped the Blisk out.
I have no explanation! I can barely believe my senses! But a few of them must have somehow survived!
Not for long. Attention, Blisk. I am Cryptosporidium of the planet Huron. This planet is now a territory of the Huron Empire. And your asses belong to me.
Arkvoodle's loins! Your weapons simply aren't calibrated for this sort of warfare, Crypto. They're practically useless against the Blisk. As if those crabby shells aren't bad enough, they've got defense shields! Try using a different weapon. You must have something that can short out those shields. I'm rather proud of you. Now, come back to the Holobox unit. I've got more to tell you about these Blisk. I'm glad you're here, Crypto. We need to hunker down and do some serious strategizing.
You know any place I can get one of those big furry hats? My ears are freezing off.
You don't have any ears.
See? That's what I'm saying. Tell me about it. You gotta fill me in on this whole Blisk thing, Pox.
My hard drive is spinning. I hardly know where to begin. They're huge, hideous brutes with giant claws and withering halitosis. They have a single hive mind and an imperviousness to radiation. They take to it like a pig to mud. Imagine a cockroach mating with a lobster.
Oi, enough already. You're making me queasy.
Humans assume the Tunguska blast of 1908 was caused by a meteorite. But now we know its true cause. The fiery crash of a Blisk warship!
Listen, I skipped most of military history. How'd that war get started, anyway?
Millennia ago, Mars was an ocean world, and the Blisk ruled an underwater paradise. Frankly, they were more than a little cocky about it. The war was long and bitter, but in the end we reduced their world to desert and wiped them out! Or so we thought. We obliterated most of their warships, though one we could not account for. We assumed it had been destroyed, but it must have been merely disabled and drifted helplessly through space until it crash-landed here on Earth.
And I'm guessing the Krabbies ain't the forgiving type.
After what we did to them, not bloody likely.
Yeah, well, don't you worry your virtual little head, Pox. This time they're going down for good.
A bold statement. Many Furons fell thanks to the Blisk. And there's another problem. Since the war, the Furon defense budget has been downsized. I fear that most of our current weapons will be ineffective against the Blisk.
Downsize the defense budget? What the hell'd the Emperor do that for?
The Blisk were exterminated. No one else posed such a lethal threat. We didn't need the big guns. But none of us saw this coming.
Okay, well, at least we know what we're up against. What do you want me to do?
I'll contact you with new orders as soon as I have some idea what's going on. Until then, just don't do anything rash.
Rash, me? Nah, I got a cream for that. Cleared it right up.
If only our mothership was still intact. Its archived data on the Blisk might have helped me develop weapons upgrades capable of cracking those shells. But that data is irretrievable now. Oh, the Furonology!